Hey everyone, sorry for the really messy hair and the weird voice. Hopefully you can hear me. I'll try and get closer. I've been really sick over the last week and a half, so so this is my week two discussion reply over the two videos. I enjoyed watching these two videos, getting to see a real therapist at work, and using the actual techniques and getting to hear that same vocabulary being used. I really enjoyed it. I wish that we'd gotten just a little bit more time when he started working on the interventions at the end of that second video. But anyways, I'll go ahead and get started on this. So I'm going to go over that first option of questions, defining client lifestyle. So the first question is, why would Dr. Carlson tie Gina's motivation back to her parents? And with Adler and lifestyle, he talks about how much parents have an impact on kids' personality, and our personality is developed at a really young age. And so I think that's why he is going back to her parents and talking about their dynamics, things that were good and positive and negative in their relationship, because he wanted to get to the root of why she did certain things. Because I think from what gathering with Adler and then from this therapy session with her, I'm seeing where it's almost like we take our experiences and our views and our values that's developed with our parents, and we look for those things in a partner. And when I guess when we start to feel a certain way of how things are going, we will kind of without really knowing or acknowledging why first, we'll make decisions to do certain things because we've seen how it worked out in this other situation. And so I think that's why he's really bringing in her past with her parents, is to show kind of the root, the foundation of why she does certain things, why she looks for certain things. And then the basic life tasks. Sorry. That Gina is describing in the footage are the three basic tasks that Adler talks about: love, work, love and work, especially. Community, I didn't really catch on, but definitely love and work. Work, where she said that she loves teaching. That's something she'll always do. She doesn't really see herself doing anything else, so that is something that she'll always do. She talked about, maybe this is where the community comes in, raising her kids. She talked about where they're getting to an age where she has to be less of a decision maker in their lives, letting them kind of grow up and make their own decisions. And then she talked about love. So I guess she's going to therapy because of her divorce, or things that played out from that. And so she talks about how maybe in the future she could be with someone again, maybe not marriage, but uh, maybe in a future relationship that was a possibility. Um, and so those are the three basic life tasks that she talked about. And then the intervention. So I guess the intervention that I picked up on was where he had her take this conflict that she's still dealing with, the anger that she has towards her ex-husband, and how I guess they really can't even be in the same room right now. There's a lot of anger and resentment that she still holds on to. And so that really is preventing her from moving on into these next stages of her uh, of her therapy and those changes in her behavior to having a more positive, healthy life. And um, sorry, um, and so he has her visualizing um, how has her visualizing her behaving in a different way with her ex, where there were some of the things that she did, how she was going to reconcile those things, so that way she could um, find some closure in that relationship. Um, so that's kind of the intervention I get was visualizing what you could do, so that you can find closure. Whether or not you actually go and do and have those conversations, you can visualize it so that you can find closure in that. Um, I think that signifies that he is an Adlerian therapist because um, he has her um, working on, I guess, that community part of it, of the basic tasks. And then working in, where was it? Working in socially in ways that are useful because now I guess they're not in that love task, they're in that community task now, and they still have to work together to raise their two kids. So I have to work together in useful ways, whereas right now it's working in useless ways. So he's trying to help her in that basic task. Um, and then also, I think I'm looking at those inferiority feelings. Like he's working on helping her overcome those feelings that she has of feeling inferior, having that superior complex with her ex, and some of the other behaviors that she's doing that like she knows she's doing them, but she's not really drawing attention to them, and so he's trying to help her resolve those issues as well. And I think I have covered everything. I'm trying to get as close to 10 minutes as I could. Um, so can't wait to watch y'all's videos and hear y'all's take on it. And I will catch y'all later.